It's dance, it's extracurricular. Oh, suddenly the ankle's dodgy again. Michelle's a serial liar. Yawn, bought off, go bother somebody else. Op. You're all dead to me. Hello guys, and welcome back to the next step. And today we are jumping right back into season 1. We're on episode 13. And the plan to overthrow Emily has been put into action, which is super exciting, and I am so ready to get going. So without much further ado, we're going to jump into this episode. We're currently experiencing a heat wave in the UK and it's not fun. No aircon, nothing. It's just open your windows and hope for the best. God, it's hot here right now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Let us get into the video.
I need Chloe to keep my secret because I know that she's close with the E-girls and it's really important that she doesn't tell them yet.
Honestly, I'd be like, Chloe, don't you make me spill your secret. I will tell everybody that you're Povo, you work at McDonald's, your mum ran off with a stripper, your dad's a jobless feckwit, your brother in prison for coke charges. There's a whole list of them, okay? Your uncle, we don't talk about your uncle. But other than that, you have too many secrets. Do not spill mine.
Michelle's been really good about keeping my secret, but I know what she's doing is wrong, so...
And you don't have to keep yours a secret. I'm sorry, but you are just being difficult at the end of the day. Why have you got to be like this, Chloe? I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. And yet, you treat us like this. Okay, cool. Now we know your true colours, Chloe. And your true colours are treachery and betrayal.
When I see Michelle and Chloe there, I'm really curious as to why they stayed back late, especially those two together.
Do you have to think that there's something up? Are you a very suspicious person, Tiffany? Because you're giving me energy of a suspicious person, and I'm not okay about that.
I don't know what Chloe has told them.
They were all helping me. They're all helping me.
Yep.
Without us?
I couldn't find you guys. I'm sorry.
You're safer now, Chloe. Okay? Listen, I know your game. Okay? You better keep lying for us and keeping our secret. Otherwise, you're next. We'll just replace you with that ginger twat.
Hey, it's getting late. Everybody head home.
Good idea.
She's only saying that because she's going out on the lash in a minute. We all know what she's up to tonight. 3 bottles of whiskey, 2 bottles of vodka. She's sorted for the night.
So, what did you do last night?
Oh, I just went home, choreographed some new stuff for the routine. How about you?
God, what a thrilling evening that must have been. You sound like the most delightful person ever. All you do is work. All you do is dance. All you do is just bop to the music. You don't even watch a cheeky bit of TV. Come on, have a social life, Emily.
Well, long story short, I have an agent.
No!
Yes?
Really? I'm really excited that Stephanie got an agent. The only thing I am a little worried about is if it interferes with dance and I'll have to put the hammer down.
Okay, first of all, I'm shocked that she even got an agent because, let's be honest, her Shakespeare weren't that up to scratch. Thirdly, we haven't even done a secondly yet. Secondly, Emily, you just need to stop acting like a commander in the army. It's dance, it's extracurricular, okay? It's not that deep. It's hashtag not that deep. And I think you need to calm yourself a little bit.
The weird thing is that when we left and went to go get our stuff out of our cubbies, Michelle and Chloe were there.
What? Michelle and Chloe, who are on the team, were just standing there, chilling? No, really? Well, let's fucking kill them then. Sentence them to death, because clearly they were doing something illegal.
And James and Riley walked in.
Another 2 people who are on the team walked into the room where they practice? You're joking. No way. I feel like this is brand new information.
She told my mom she was going to a movie. That means she lied to her. Something big is going on.
Or she just has a boyfriend and she doesn't want to let your mum know. Like, have you thought about that? Have you considered that? You don't have to immediately think that something's going on. That's not a logical jump in logic. Okay? So just calm yourself, okay? Sort yourself out. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, I was working on something this weekend. You want to see it?
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, woo. I mean, I'm not going to show you because I just don't want to. But, yeah, I can definitely do that. I don't even know what secret trick I could pull off. Do you know what I mean? I could do a little bit of tap. That's about it.
Nice.
Didn't quite land that one, did you, Eldon? Didn't quite land that one. Just like you didn't land that date with Emily. No, you did. Oh my God, you did. But just like you didn't land that second date with Emily. Because we all know that hasn't happened yet. Unless we're counting that juice date in last episode. Could potentially be a shout, I can't lie.
How's it going over there?
You know, we're like, I feel like we're getting more serious, but it's like we're keeping it on the DL, you know?
Yeah?
We're keeping it on the down low. Like, yeah. Everybody's had those relationships where people are like, oh, don't tell anyone. It could be just our secret. We all had those relationships, right? Yeah? Not just me? Okay. Yeah. Embarrassed, I know. But yeah, we've moved on from that. So, happy days.
I really don't think he will end up dating her.
All right. Yo, there's your
Yeah.
oh.
Hey, Emily.
Mugged off. I've never seen someone so mugged off in my whole life. Like, that was absolutely mortifying, and he should be embarrassed of himself. Because what do you mean she walked past, as he said, hello, and she just looked at him like dirt on her shoe? Yeah, just not a bit of me, sorry. Not a bit of me.
So I'm gonna get to the bottom of what she was doing last night.
I went to see the new musical one.
She's definitely up to something. She's snooping, I can tell. I know my sister, because we never talk at the studio.
I know my sister's up to something because, like, we don't talk. She don't talk to me. So clearly, she knows something is up, which isn't good for our little plan. Honestly, you're busted. Riley, you're busted. It's done. It's over. You might as well just give up. Because there's no point at this point. There is literally no point.
You went to see a musical. You hate musicals. I love musicals.
Who hates musicals? I think if you hate musicals, you are uncultured. All of this, but why do they just burst into song? That's part of the point of the plot. What do you mean? Oh, God. Honestly. It's like asking why do footballers kick the ball in football? Obviously, they've got to sing in a musical.
Great, didn't know you guys were that close. Yeah, well, it's just a movie.
Yeah? So what movie? Do you remember the title, any name?
You know I have a terrible memory.
That was horrendous. If you're going to lie about it, at least come up with a name. Do you know what I mean? At least research the movie and say that you actually went to go see it, not I have a terrible memory. You sat through the movie. That's the story that you're going with. So you've got to make sure that you stick to that story. Oh, sometimes these people are bloody rookies. Honestly. It's like it's their first rodeo. Have they never lied before? It's embarrassing.
Me and you saw the new musical movie last night at the Grand Theater, Theater 12. We had popcorn, you liked it, I didn't.
Sweet.
See, Michelle's done this before. Michelle's a serial liar. She knows what she's doing. Riley, you couldn't even come up with the name of the musical. Jesus Christ. I'd have just said something random. Like, when was this? 2013? What musical movies came out in 2013? Let's do some research. Frozen. Teen Beach movie. That's about it, actually. There wasn't really anything else that got released. The Moshi Monster movie. Oh my God. What a throwback. What a throwback that is. That's craziness. Right. There we go. Frozen. Depending on the time of year. Oh! Wes is doing the wrong choreography. He's doing Michelle's choreography. No! No! They're about to get busted. They're about to get absolutely busted. Because everybody's going to be like, West, what were you doing? What were you doing? Why did you suddenly just start doing the salsa in the middle of my wonderful lyrical routine? It's not even lyrical. What would you call this style of dance? Contemporary?
What was that?
You know, your choreography just makes me want to just get so amped. You know, I just want to.
Bro just did a backflip. Bro just backflipped in front of her. I would feel very intimidated if someone just backflipped in front of me. Very intimidated. I'd be like, well, I can't match that. I can't do a backflip. I will break my neck.
You're so right. That's why you're dance captain.
He doesn't have to remind me. I know I'm the dance captain. That's why I'm gonna figure out what's really going on.
Dance captain for now. Until you can come up with some better moves than this busted ass choreography that is going to lose you regionals. Okay? Because we all know that you're not going to win regionals with this dance. It's just not happening. So you better wise up, Janet Weiss.
I need to talk to Michelle about the movie she went to with Riley. You see, if their stories don't coincide, I know I have them both. Hi.
Oh, I'm trying to do my math homework and you're sitting down in front of me trying to play these silly little mind games. Silly little mind games to try and catch your sister out in a lie. Yawn, bought off, go bother somebody else, please.
What are you doing? Math.
I was joking about the maths homework, but she actually is doing maths. That's kind of funny. Call me psychic.
Yeah, I was just coming to see what you thought about it.
I do think Emily's onto me. Actually, I know she's onto me. Otherwise, she wouldn't be taking an interest in my personal life.
What gave it away, Emily? What gave it away, Michelle? Was it the fact that she sat here grilling you for information? Or was it just that her hair looked a little bit shinier today?
You've never taken an interest in my life, so I start now.
She's kind of got you there. She kind of has got you there because you're right. She has never ever wanted to know about your life before. In fact, she's actively gone out of her way to not find out about your life. So, like, do you know what? Yeah, fair valid.
When Michelle walks away, honestly, my mind is blank. That has never happened to me before. I'm Emily. I walk away from people.
I think the bigger crime is the fact that she left a juice behind. There's at least 2/3 of that juice just left over and you walked away from it. I know that shit's expensive. That is going to cost about 10 Canadian dollars. That's expensive. Good juice is expensive. They rob us blind over here for good juice. Honestly, places like Boost, robbing people like it's daylight robbery. Crazy. I mean, I don't know how these kids can afford it, if I'm being 100% honest. I know Povo Chloe can't. She has to go out the back and juice it herself just to get a discount.
5, 6.
You know what? Why don't we take a 15-minute break?
Sounds good.
Down.
Done.
I'm tired. I need to put my feet up. I'm having a breakdown because you've got me doing but for the last hour. I'm tired, Emily. Give me a break. I've had enough. Enough is enough, guys. It is enough slices. I've had it up to here. In fact, I've had it up to here. I'm done. I'm out. Catch me outside. How about that?
I need to prove once and for all what my relationship is.
You see this? It's the friend zone. Welcome. We've all been there at some point. Some people, yourself included, you've taken up residence. Unfortunately, I will be collecting rent now. It is $500 a month. I'm sorry, it is. But at least you get your bills paid.
There's been a lot of suspicious behavior going around the studio. If there is something going on and Eldon knows what's up, I know exactly how to make him talk.
You vindictive, evil, evil woman. This is what he gets for being in love with you? I am disappointed in you. I am massively disappointed in you, Emily. I expect better from my evil villains.
Emily hugging me, I mean, that's
Okay.
it's fantastic. It's great. It's a dream come true. We'll be dating in a week. Yeah.
Not with that reaction, you won't be, bestie. Not the fact that she's grimacing while she's hugging you. Ugh. No, you don't want a girl to be hugging you and pulling this face behind your back. No, thank you very much, good sir.
What was that about? Nothing. We're just nothing. You liked it. Mind your business, Chloe.
May I remind you, Povo? May I remind you, you work at McDonald's? May I remind you, you don't know the fucking dance, mate. You don't. So don't be commenting on my relationship with Eldon when you can't even sort out your relationship with your own family. Okay? Charity starts at home after all. Okay?
Peach grape? How did you know I like peach grape?
I guessed.
That was insane. Peach grape. I would not have guessed that. That would not have been my first guess for Eldon's favourite flavour of juice. Like, what? What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? 20 Canadian dollars on those 2 drinks? That's ridiculous. I think that is outrageous.
How are things with you and Emily?
Oh, so good.
So good.
Yeah, so with 4 O's.
That's at least 1 O too many. So with 1 O, so. So 2 O's, so. So 3 O's, so. So 4 O's, so. You're in the friend zone, mate. You're in the friend zone.
Do you know she really likes you? How do you know?
Why is everyone doubting my relationship with Emily?
Because there is no relationship with Eldon, you muppet. You absolute melon. There is no relationship. It's in your head. Guys, cart him off to the psychiatric ward because this bro needs help.
Yeah, but this time she isn't rejecting me. I'm not making a mistake. I know what I'm doing.
What is it with people leaving their juice? Drink the juice before you leave, before you storm out. Just be like, hang on a minute, I'm just going to drink this and then I'll storm out. Walk out. Boom. But instead you just waste the drink. Honestly, the amount of wasted juice. Poor Chloe will probably be scuttling in, oh, is this drink free? I don't get to drink juice at home. We can only afford basic tap water.
7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What are you doing here, Pavo Chloe? I don't have any cash on me. Stop! What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Well, spit it out. Come on. Don't just walk into the room and stand there looking like a melon in silence. Like, oh, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for the dramatic impact. I don't actually know why I'm here. It's because I'm poor, innit?
When Chloe says she wants to join the dance, I'm surprised, but I love it because she's a phenomenal dancer.
There we go. Sorted. She's in the gang. She's part of the rebellion. That's what I'm talking about. This is spectacular. Honestly, I'm impressed that they managed to get 6 people in. And it is the exact 6 people that I expected it to be. There was no way they were getting Eldon in. There was no way they were getting Stephanie and Tiffany in. So therefore, we're sorted. Wonderful.
It's been really, really hard lately to dance full out. I kind of tweaked my ankle when I landed auditioning for the solo part.
Oh, so we've just remembered that he has a dodgy ankle. We've remembered that now because last episode we forgot it. And this episode, for the majority of it, we've forgotten it. But now it's time to do his solo. Oh, suddenly the ankle's dodgy again. Let's have a little bit of continuity, please, because this is ridiculous.
Just because you got the solo spot doesn't mean you can suck off. You know that, right?
Yeah, if I tell everyone why I haven't been dancing my fullest, they'll take the solo part away from me.
I mean, realistically, Daniel, you could just lie. You could just be like, I have got explosive diarrhea at the moment, okay? So I'm just dancing delicately so that my bowels don't unleash themselves all over the floor of this studio. Nobody wants that. That would definitely get her to back off a little bit. No, no, no. No, we're taking the piss. We're absolutely taking the piss. No. Bro, your rent's due. Your rent is due. You're not trying to get out of this tenancy agreement. You owe me rent for being in the friend zone. What are you doing? What are you doing here with the boombox and the Love Actually cards? What are we doing here? What are we actually doing here? Because I know you're not about to make a love declaration to Emily. I know you're not about to do that.
I just want everyone to know me and Emily's relationship status.
Are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed though? Because I would be mortified right now. Absolutely mortified. I actually can't believe that we're having this conversation. This is horrendous. The CD skipping. Fuck me. Oh my goodness. See, what sucks about this is really, really cute if this was like a proposal for a couple that have been together for like years. But if this is how you're asking her to be your girlfriend, she's gonna say no. She's going to say no. She's not going to like this. This is not good. Bro, honestly. Honestly. This is shocking. This is absolutely mortifying. I would have to curl up in a ball and die. I'd have to. I physically have to. I'd have to move studio as well. I'm never ever seeing any of you ever again after this. This is my last day at this studio. Find yourself another blonde boy to go with. Do you know what I mean? Because ain't gonna be me.
Emily?
Oh, he run out of space for the girlfriend. He did the classic, I'm going to write big, big, big. Fuck, I've not got enough room for it. Girlfriend, and writes it at a 90-degree angle. What are we doing here? Why have I got to get my protractor out just to read what's written on this page? Come on, 90 degrees. Quarter turn. No, thank you. If I was up there and my friends are laughing at me whilst I'm doing this, op, you're all dead to me. None of you ever speak to me again. I'm not talking to any of y'all. No more. Never, ever, ever again. I'm not getting mugged off like that in public. I mean, I wouldn't do it in public, let's be honest. But raw.
Eldon, I will never be your girlfriend. This is the most embarrassing moment of my life.
Mugged off. She ripped it up. I wouldn't take that personally. I would not take that if I were you. But that's just me personally.
At least I know where we stand.
Well, I guess we know how Eldon joins the side of the rebellion. God, that was traumatic. Could not be me, though. Absolutely could not be me.
Hey, Eldon.
Oh, hey. Sorry, I didn't know anyone was gonna be in here. I can leave.
Since when was there sofas in Studio B? What's going on here? How big is this studio? Because I thought it was tiny.
Eldon, the things that you did for Emily were great. Between the cards, between the poem, it was just so romantic.
Really?
If anyone did that for me, I would just melt.
I see what we're building to here. I see what we're building to. Okay. Okay, next step. I can get on board with this. Fucking hell, they've got more parents than Love Island.
Right now is perfect time. Actually, come in.
Would you like to join the rebellion? I don't know why I've gone French. But would you like to join the rebellion against Emily? We're going to stick it to her in a consensual way, in a nice way, in a not so violent way. We're going to be very not touchy. We're just going to dance and give it to her that way. Yeah. Dance. Dance.
Sitting here and listening to Stephanie and Tiffany rip on Eldon like that kind of makes me feel like I was maybe a little harsh.
Emily being pensive and regretting her actions. Fucking hell, I never thought I'd see the day. I never ever thought I would see the day that this would happen, but clearly, we're here. She's actually regretting her actions. That's called character growth.
I have no idea what this dance is for. I mean, it's the same music as what Emily's using, so I have no idea what they're planning.
Come on, use your brain, Eldon. Use your brain. Where's your brain, you middle toe? Come on. Obviously, they're planning on usurping Emily. I mean, West got it in literally one guess. Horror. Horror. No, Stephanie knows. Stephanie knows it's all over, guys. This dance better be finished. I'm ready to show. I'm ready to usurp because the rebellion, it starts right now.
Oh, that was amazing.
Thanks.
But, what's it for?
Oh.
It's for regionals. Instead of Emily's.
Does she know about it?
You're so dumb. You're so dumb that you would starve to death in a supermarket. You're so dumb you could trip over a cordless phone. You're so dumb that you would climb over a glass wall just to see what's behind it. Oh my goodness. What a melon head.
Found her. In Studio B. Dancing to your music, but not your choreography.
With who?
With Daniel West, Riley James, and Michelle.
Shock horror. Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Shook my head so much I've given myself curtains.
It's time for me to take Michelle down.
so unnecessarily dramatic, but I'm here for it. You would think that this is Game of Thrones with how dramatic intense it is, and I am here for it. So guys, if you want another episode of The Next Step, you gotta hit that like button. Gotta hit that like button, and you gotta subscribe, and you gotta write a comment down below going, I love The Next Step, or words to that effect. Just praise me, do you know what I mean? I'm needing a little bit of praise. But anyway, thank you guys very, very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and do all that YouTube stuff that you guys do so well. But until then, we will see you next time, and I will see you guys later. Bye now. Keep on ranting. See ya.